platform that has a lot of pre-made resources already. So we are going to be signing, you can sign up for free. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in here and log in with my Gmail account. Now, if your school agrees and is very open to buying subscriptions, getting you subscriptions, do pitch this platform to your school. It's a great platform. I've used the premium version. My school does offer a premium account for Nearpod. But today I'm only going to be showing you what the basic account looks like. The basic account is enough for you to use lesson plans and activities, etc., available on the platform. All right. So I'm going to sign in with my Google account. But as I said, do pitch this platform to your school if your school is open to subscribing for new platforms in the interest of teachers and students. Once you sign in with your Gmail account, I got signed in right away because I had signed in multiple times through my Gmail account, but this will ask you to add your login ID password. Once you're logged in, it will show your plan as Silver plan, which is the basic plan. You get 100 MB of storage. The storage is mainly for you to store your lesson plans. Okay, lesson plans majorly are around 30 MB. They take around 30 MB of space. So you can store 3 lesson plans in one go. Although I don't think, I usually keep deleting because there's so much that you use on the, there's so much available on the Nearpod app that is just a lot of resources. You will love this. So I keep switching and I keep throwing away things, deleting things that I don't need. Okay, so but 100 MB space is enough for you. So as I said, we are not going to be discussing about the create mode. The create mode, you don't really have to use Nearpod for creating. You have Canva. I'm sure you have. We've been using Canva for around 2 years now, and I'm sure that you are well versed with the platform. So I think might as well use something that you're comfortable with. Also, gone are those days when we used to prepare our presentations on PowerPoint. Let's not do that because children now their expectations have increased. They want more stuff. They want engagement in class. And the only way to hold on to their attention is to have visually appealing content for them. Okay, so this is what you need. So you can create lessons. Their lessons are amazing. It takes a lot of time. I honestly haven't created anything to Nearpod because it already has a lot of pre-made content made. When I have to create something, I prefer Genially and Canva because I'm more comfortable with those. But it's also a great platform if you want to create something. You can embed your lessons on Nearpod if you're creating your own. Can have videos, activities, it can have presentations, it can have open-ended questions, but all of that you will create with so much hard work is already available on Nearpod for free. So why create? Okay, so here's the hack to save all your time and energy. Just hit the right, on the left-hand side, you see Nearpod library. Hit the button right here and lots of resources at your disposal. So these are the featured, this is the featured content of Nearpod. This is basically something which is going on right now. Like, for example, June is a Pride month, so they have some resources right here. There's summer school near Nearpod. So these are featured videos. I haven't really accessed any from here because I mostly go to Nearpod for my subject specific needs. You can also browse through a lot of content on Nearpod depending on the grades you teach. So if you're a kindergarten teacher, just go to kindergarten, or go to grade 6, go to grade 7 and browse through thousands of resources that are available on Nearpod. An easier way to browse through Nearpod content is to go to subjects and choose the subject that you're teaching. Okay, so this is the easiest. You go to the subject. There's also, I love this is related to my subject, and I use Nearpod almost every alternate day in my class because it has such lovely, it has history, it has world languages, which is very, very helpful for me. It has lots and lots of videos and resources. Once you click on, I'm just going to,
business studies, commerce.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Does it have commerce? Does it have business studies?
You
Class
will have
11.
to, class 11, you'll have to check in high school since I am not sure about business studies. Maybe in the social sciences head, You can also search for specific, see, these are the high school videos. You will have to search because I've never tried business studies on the Nearpod app. You can also search for topics, specific topics in the search box right on top. And maybe you will be able to find something that you're looking for. Okay, so just waiting for, okay, so I go to subjects and I'm just going to show you the languages, the English language bit, which is available right here, English language arts. Once you open this, you get three main categories on the top. You have lessons, you have activities, and you have videos. And as you see, more than 1,000 lessons, more than 900 activities, and more than 1,000 videos. So lots and lots of resources right here at your disposal. And a lot of times I haven't even had the need to edit the resources. It has been so appropriate because, you know, if you really have to edit so much, then there's no point. I would rather go and create my own resource. You know, so Nearpod is so perfect sometimes that you don't even have to edit the resource. But it depends on your requirement. What are you looking for as a teacher? It really depends on that. So I am just going to take, so this is English. This is what you can see, a lot of grammar. And I'm just going to take you through a lesson that I had already gone through earlier. Click on preview to preview the lesson. So this lesson is made for 8th grade gerunds. Gerunds is present continuous tense. So this is what the lesson looks like. This is your preview. Once, before you add it to your lessons, you can preview the content. What is the content about? And if it suits you, you add it to your lessons. If it doesn't suit you, you don't add it to your lessons. But make sure that if you want to edit something, you have to add it to your lessons to be able to edit the content in it. Okay, so this is what the lesson looks like. This is the essential question. Why should we know the grammar rules for gerunds? Today's lesson, they give you like, the timing for how long would you take to do this activity. And then this blank screen that you see right here is an activity which is loading. Now, this is a poll. Now, a lot of students, I think, especially in IB 1 and 2, if anybody is taking IB classes here in IB grade 11 and grade 12, students are allowed to carry laptops. I have used Nearpod with students who carry laptops and it works very, very well. You can have real-time activities, you can have real-time polls, open-ended questions, and this is not like Kahoot. Everyone's over Kahoot now. The kids don't enjoy Kahoot anymore. Many of them don't enjoy. Some of them, I think middle school still enjoys, but I think senior school is really over Kahoot. They get really bored with Kahoot. So it has some really nice activities that obviously you can change to as per your needs. So once you click on show more, it also tells you the embedded activities that are there in this particular lesson. There is a poll. There's a drag and drop activity that I'll just show you. There's a quiz, there's a matching pair activity, there's a collaborate board, there's a draw it activity, and there are open-ended questions. You can edit, delete anything, everything that you feel like in the lesson once you have added it to my lessons. This is a drag and drop activity. Sorry. This is the drag and drop activity. Then there's a quiz. They explain what are gerunds. So I'm just going to show you how to edit this bit. Once I decide that, okay, this is a great lesson for me, and I think I'm going to go ahead with it, I click on add to my lessons, and then I get the rights to edit the lesson. Remember, I can only have around 3 lessons because I only have 100 MB of space. So I can only edit 3 lessons in a go. So for example, one can be for 8th, one can be for 9th, the other one can be for 12th. So I click on edit lesson. It's open. Meena ma'am's asking if it's helpful for making worksheets also. Meena ma'am, you would want PDF of, not really, because this is mainly for like interactive activities, won't be very, very helpful for making worksheets. but there is a little bit of content that they offer that you can export to PDF. There's not a lot, but there is a little bit that you can export to PDF. Is it similar to quizzes? So quizzes is mainly for only quizzes, not for, not for teaching. Nearpod offers you a proper lesson plan. Okay, I'm just going to show you another example, which something that I had used just before the break started in my own Spanish class when I had taken a leave and I had asked somebody else to cover it for me. So I had sent that lesson plan to the teacher. It was very simple. She just had to go over the slides and that's it. So it's basically a platform that offers you a whole lesson plan. Quizzes is only meant for taking a quiz. Yeah. Sorry, I've skipped the music bit. I will come back and I'll show you what's there in music. I did explore, but to be honest, I didn't understand much because there was a lot of technical words, jargon in the music heads in subjects. So, but I'll show you what it looks like. If you're a music teacher, you will definitely find it of your interest. Okay, so this is what the editing tab looks like. We are back to this. Now here I have certain options that are free for me to edit, like the collaborate board, matching pairs. I can delete this, add this, whatever I feel like. But there are certain things that are not that there are certain things that I can't edit. And with my experience, I'm telling you, I have not had any need to edit a Nearpod lesson so far. I somehow just use it as it is. Okay, but if it doesn't suit your grade, please review everything and then see the level of your children and then accordingly decide if there's a need to edit something, please do that because it does offer you, it does offer you to change or edit something. Now, if you want to add something to this, if you're not happy with, or maybe if you want to add, okay, this lesson seems incomplete, maybe they should have some more, one more slide. So just click on slide. You can add a PDF also, by the way. You can add a PowerPoint, you can add images, you can add audio. There's a whole lot of content that you can keep adding to your lessons. But again, what's the point of customizing it so much when it's already ready? Okay, so I want to add a slide just to show you. I'm just going to tell you how it works. So this is a slide that it gives me a blank canvas. I can just describe what people are doing in this, in this image. So since gerund is about, it's about present continuous, right? So I'm just going to add in an image here and ask my students to describe what are people doing here. So I don't want this text box because I have an image to add. You can change your background, you can add a video, you can add an audio, you can add GIF. I am just going to simply add an image. This is I think the fun about these platforms is you learn more when you explore, right? So I'm just telling you the basics, but definitely, I mean, since when you will actually sit down to work on Nearpod, you will explore a lot more. Okay, so if I don't have any image right now ready for this, so I'm just going to type in Google, people at a beach. No, people at home. Okay. So I have a few people. So I want my children to describe what they're doing. I think this is a great image. One person's playing, the other one's working on the laptop, or maybe two people are relaxing, even this is a nice image. Anyway, so just pick up any. So once it's done, you arrange the image, increase the size, and you can change the background. You can make it look fancy. You can make it look beautiful. You can change the color, all of that, and click on save. Once I have added so I've customized it just a little bit. I didn't want to work too much around it. I've only added a slide because I felt there wasn't enough writing. And this is just for example. My slide is going to appear right here. If I don't want my slide to be in the end, I can have my slide here. I can have it on number 13. This can even be the first slide. Just drag and drop and switch things and you're ready to go. Okay, so don't forget to hit the save and exit button because this is the only time when you will be able to save your resources. Otherwise, your slide will not get saved. So now I'm going to go to my lessons and tell you how this would be reflecting. So this is the previous one, I think. Oh, this is the previous. Which one was I was working on this even before the webinar. So now we have 3 with the same name. Okay, just for your, just save changes here. I think this is the one that we have just edited. Okay, click on live participation. You can share the code with your students if they have laptop. If they don't have laptop, don't worry. You can edit it in a way that they don't have to answer in real time. Okay, so this is what my presentation looks like. Beautiful, zero effort presentation, everything's ready. Essential, what should we, these are just for your explicit instruction. So this is what it starts with. Okay, so instead, if your students don't have the laptop, if they do have the laptop, they need to go to Nearpod and enter this code. But if they don't have the laptop, you can just have in your own class, you can just have this question. You can ask this question and the students can openly answer it. Okay, how much you already know about different parts of speech? A lot, a little, or nothing. You don't need a laptop. If they don't have it, it's absolutely fine. Okay, then I think it's the other activity. Now, even for these kind of activities, I just ask them to fit in. For example, can you guess how to sort words into each category? If you do not know the correct placement, try your best. Okay, so I am just going to try my best. I'm going to ask them to try their best. And environment, for example, environment is a noun. So I ask them, and after they give me the answer, I place it under nouns. Okay, cheerful is an adjective. I ask them, after they give me the answer, I place it under adjective. So I don't really need them to have laptops. If they have it, amazing. If they don't have it, nothing like it. It's fine. It's still a complete lesson. Then you talk about gerund. So basically, this is what the whole presentation looks like. Okay, then you have a short quiz. You can ask them. This is like a formative assessment as well. They explain everything and it's like a proper presentation. Make sentences that have the same ideas. One sentence will use a gerund or a gerund phrase while the other will not. So making sentences using present continuous, using gerund. I think it's a great platform to just explore and use in your class, and definitely very, very handy when you have nothing else ready. Even if you have anything else ready, like I have used it for times when I had something ready, but I felt that Nearpod lesson was better than what I had created. So I used it. The meeting's going to end in 10 minutes. So sorry. We are going to exit this right now. I want to just go back and show you something very interesting. So as I had mentioned, I'm a Spanish teacher. There's a verb called gustar in Spanish, which means to like. Now I am looking for a specific presentation on gustar. I am in a hurry and I have no time to go to subjects, go to Spanish, go to world languages, look for presentation related to gustar. So I am just going to type gustar in the search box and hit the search button and then see what it gives me. Remember, it is going to give you all activities, presentations, everything related to gustar, irrespective of the grade level, because I haven't chosen any grade. I've just typed gustar, but it does mention what grade is it for on the right top corner. If you see the first one, it mentions 6 to 12. This is K to 2, kindergarten to grade 2. K to 2 again, 6 to 12. Now for languages, my level of students can be very different from what they have given as their level.